Mentally strong people aren't born that way, they just practice 10 tiny habits that most people ignore. Mentally strong people aren't born that way, they just practice 10 tiny habits that most people ignore. Mental toughness isn't about grinding harder, it's about small psychological habits practiced daily. These 10 come from CBT, Stoic philosophy, and performance psychology. Apply them for 2 weeks and watch your mind get sharper, calmer, and harder to derail. Name the habit. Cognitive reframing. The psychology. From cognitive behavioral therapy, pioneered by Aaron Beck and Albert Ellis, reframing teaches you to spot cognitive distortions, like catastrophizing or mind reading, and replace them with balanced, evidence-based thoughts. Real-life example. You get a last-minute change from your boss. Old thought. This is a disaster. I'm doomed. Reframe. It's a challenge. I've handled tighter turnarounds before. What's my first step? One specific implementation step. For 2 weeks, run every high-stress thought through a 3C index card. Catch the distortion. Check the evidence for and against it. Change the wording to something accurate and actionable. Do it in writing once a day. Name the habit. Morning intention setting. The Psychology, Implementation Intentions by Peter Gallwitzer. If situation X, then I will do Y. Boost follow-through by pre-deciding your actions. Real-life example. If my 10 a.m. meeting runs long, then I'll ask for action items and exit at the 30-minute mark. Implementation step. Every morning, set a 1-minute script. The top outcome, the identity you'll embody, focused and calm, and one if-then for the biggest friction point. Name the habit. Gratitude practice. The Psychology. Robert Emmons' research shows consistent gratitude. Journaling increases well-being, sleep quality, and resilience by shifting attention from scarcity to sufficiency. Real-life example. At dinner, each person shares one detailed gratitude from the last 24 hours. Who helped, what happened, and why it mattered. Implementation step. Use the 3-GO-3 rule. Write 3 gratitudes, 3 sentences each, 3 nights a week for 2 weeks. Keep it specific and people-focused. Name the habit. Single tasking. The Psychology. Task switching costs attention and time. Rubenstein, Meyer, and Evans, 1999, found significant delays and error rates when toggling tasks. Real-life example. Write a report in 25-minute focus blocks with all notifications off, then batch messages at the end. Implementation step. Schedule 3 25-minute focus blocks daily. 1 task, 1 window, then 10 minutes to clear messages. Name the habit. Saying no. The Psychology. Assertiveness training increases self-efficacy and reduces stress by aligning commitments with values. Real-life example. Thanks for thinking of me. I'm at capacity this week. If it's helpful, here's a resource and a time I could revisit. Implementation step. Keep 3 pre-written no scripts for calendar invites, scope creep, and last-minute favors. Paste, personalize, send. Name the habit. The 5-minute worry window. The Psychology. Worry postponement from GAD treatments. Borkovich and colleagues teaches scheduling worry to reduce its intrusiveness. Stimulus control limits rumination. Real-life example. At 7 p.m., you sit for 5 minutes, write every worry, then shift to 1 action per worry for 5 minutes. Outside that window, you park worries to tomorrow's slot. Implementation step. Schedule a daily 10-minute block. 5 to worry fully. 5 to choose 1 concrete next step for the top item. Physical movement trigger. Brief bouts of activity increase arousal and cognitive performance. John Ratey's SPARK and meta-analyses show exercise elevates BDNF and executive function. Real-life example. Before hard tasks, take a 90-second movement burst, jumping jacks, brisk walk, or push-ups. Implementation step. Create a pre-task, ignite routine. Start a 90-second timer, move continuously, then sit and begin within 30 seconds. Name the habit. Reflection journaling. The Psychology. James Pennebaker's expressive writing research shows structured reflection improves emotion regulation, clarity, and health outcomes. Real-life example. After a tough meeting, you capture facts, feelings, learnings, and 1 behavior you'll test tomorrow. Implementation step. 5 minutes nightly with a 4-question template. Keep entries short, review weekly, highlight 1 pattern to change. Name the habit. Social energy management. The Psychology, Conservation of Resources theory, Hobfall, and temperament research show energy is finite. Strategic boundaries preserve performance. Real-life example. You stack energizing 1.1s before creative work. Place drains later with a buffer, and set a hard stop. Implementation step. Tag recurring meetings by energy impact. Add 10-15-minute buffers after reds. Protect 2 no-meeting focus blocks weekly. Name the habit, the one thing focus principle. The psychology, Pareto principle and focus research show disproportionate results from a vital few. The Ivy Lee method and Keller's the one thing popularize ruthless prioritization. Real-life example. Before anything else, you spend 90 minutes on the task that makes other tasks easier or unnecessary. Implementation step. Every evening, choose one outcome and 3 sub-steps. Block it first thing. Do not open messages until it's done. You don't need all 10, pick 3. Start today, comment which 3 you chose, and why. If this helped, subscribe for more high-performance mindsets. Stack these tiny habits for the next 2 weeks, and watch your momentum go from fragile to unstoppable. I'll see you in the next one.